I guarantee 99.9999999% of the people watching this video right now don't understand how lucky they are to be alive. Ingrates. Because on several occasions, we almost blew up the world with a nuclear war.
When the caveman battled it out with his enemy, even primitive man soon developed a better weapon. Thus, the struggle to develop weapons and counterweapons continued through the century.
I'm going to give you just 2 examples when one person's decision under unbelievable pressure changed everything. The first person is Vasily Arkhipov during the Cuban Missile Crisis. In 1962, for 13 days, the United States had a standoff with the Soviet Union after the Americans discovered that the Soviets placed nuclear weapons in Cuba.
What kind of rockets? Missiles of 1,500 miles range. We're pointing at American City.
With thousands of nuclear missiles on hair trigger alert, a single miscommunication, a miscalculation, or technical glitch could have triggered a full-scale nuclear war. It all came to a head on October 27, 1962, which many historians have called the most dangerous day in the history of the world. Holy f***ing shit. My dad was 7 years old on that day. On that day, a Soviet sub armed with a nuclear torpedo had been cut off from Moscow by radio for days, and American ships were dropping depth charges onto it. The sub's captain became convinced that World War III had started, so he ordered the nuclear torpedo prepared for launch, which would almost certainly have escalated the situation into a full-blown f***ing nuclear war. But the captain couldn't make the order unilaterally. He needed the consent of his political officer. Unfortunately, the political officer agreed.
Here, an extremely serious situation is developing.
Fortunately for all of us, a third officer, the flotilla commander, Vasily Arkhipov, happened to be on board. Okay, and he insisted that they surface the sub and await further orders. Now here's the crazy thing. The flotilla commander oversaw several subs, and he could have easily been on another one that day. He just happened to be on that particular sub, which let him overrule the other officers, which means, yes, Vasily Arkhipov may have saved the world. But mostly, it was just luck. Another person who probably saved us from nuclear war is Stanislav Petrov. On September 26, 1983, in a moment of extremely high tension between America and the Soviet Union.
Frankly, this is all scary talk, but the Soviet Union means it to be.
Petrov was the on-duty officer at an early warning bunker near Moscow, monitoring a new satellite system designed to detect U.S. missile launches. A little after midnight, alarms went off and the system reported that the United States just launched 5 nuclear missiles at the Soviet Union. Now, according to proper protocol, Petrov was supposed to report this to his superior officers, which could have escalated extremely quickly into the Soviets launching their own nukes back at the United States. But crucially, Petrov hesitated. Thank God he hesitated. Something felt off. It didn't make sense that the United States would launch a first strike with only 5 missiles. So he trusted his gut and labeled it a false alarm, even before he knew for sure that it was. It turned out he was right. The new satellites had red sunlight reflecting off high-altitude clouds as a missile launch. So if the computers had been making the decisions, we might not be here right now. No me, no you, no Will Smith, no Martin Lawrence, no Bad Boys, no Bad Boys 2, no Bad Boys for Life, no Bad Boys Ride or Die. Neither of these 2 stories were made public until years after they happened. So we have no idea how many other close calls there may have been in the past, or that could be happening today.
President Trump announced the United States will resume testing nuclear weapons.
I call it the N-word.
But if you want to learn more about the ones we know about, like that time the Air Force accidentally dropped a goddamn nuclear bomb on North Carolina, read Command and Control by Eric Schlosser and The Doomsday Machine by Daniel Ellsberg. Oh, you thought I was going to end this video without giving you homework? No. I want to see your book reports in the comments next week. Please read a book. Do not get all of your information from YouTube. And please don't use ChatGPT, even though I have no way of knowing if you did.